Hello and welcome to this tips and techniques video from Master Your Photography. In this series we've carefully crafted a collection of short videos designed to provide you with key points on specific topics without any of the unnecessary waffle. Our goal is to give you practical information that you can immediately apply to your own photography. We understand that your time is precious, so we've condensed each video to deliver concise, actionable information. With our tips and techniques series, you'll gain the knowledge and the confidence to improve your photography in no time at all. So that's probably enough waffle, let's get started. In this video, I want to talk about one of the most frustrating things that can happen to a photographer. You're out and about, you take what you think is a fantastic photo. Later on, when you look at it either on the back of your camera or on your computer screen, you realise that it's not quite pin sharp. The focus is not quite where it should be, the focus point has missed the mark slightly, and what you've ended up with is a blurred image. There's not much you can do once you've taken the photo, but there is a solution to make sure that you never take a shot that is blurred again, and that is to master the different focus modes that are available on your camera or your smartphone. Most cameras have three different focus modes: single point focus, sometimes called AFS, continuous focus, which is AFC, and manual focus. Each of these modes works particularly well for certain types of images. So AFS, that's single point, is fantastic for portraits or macro work or landscapes. The continuous focus works really well for anything that is moving. If your subject moves, then continuous focus is the way to go. And manual focus is when you want absolute full control, probably with a static subject, but not always. If you're really good, you can actually manually focus on a moving subject as well. Making sure you get the focus correct is a two-step operation. First of all, you select the focus mode. So in this case, for a portrait, we would probably go with single point focus, that's AFS. Next, we have to tell the camera which area of the viewfinder we actually want the focus point to be. So there's usually a little marker that you can move around in your viewfinder, or on your smartphone you can just tap on the screen on the point where you want the camera to focus. Now, if you press down lightly on the shutter button on your camera, this will usually highlight that focus area, and as you press down a little bit further, the camera will try to focus on your subject. In the case of a portrait, we would always put the sensor over the subject's eyes, and that little indicator will usually change colour or flash or do something to indicate that it has locked the focus. So that focus point is now set. We press the shutter all the way down and we take the picture, and it will be pin sharp. If we're using continuous focus mode, that's AFC, then we do a similar thing. We position the focus area sensor within our viewfinder on where we expect our subject to be. The difference here is that as the subject moves towards the camera will actually keep changing the focus to keep the subject nice and sharp within the frame. Working alongside the continuous focus mode, your camera may also have what's called tracking. Now in this case, you set the focus area, but the camera will actually change it as it tracks the subject throughout the viewfinder. So this works really well if your viewfinders remain static, but you have a subject that is going to move across the frame from left to right or right to left. The final focus mode is manual focus. Now this gives you complete control over where the focus point is within your image, and is really useful if you want to, say, maximize the depth of field by focusing on the hyperfocal distance. So next time you are ready to take a photo, just stop and think about which focus mode is going to be best. If it's a static subject, a portrait, or a macro shot, or even a landscape, then maybe single point focus, that's AFS, is the way to go. If your subject is moving in any way whatsoever, then one of the continuous focus modes, either with or without tracking, is probably going to give you the best results. And of course, if you want ultimate control, then manual focus is the way to go. If you found these tips useful, then please comment below, and if you'd like more tips like this, then please hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be kept informed when we release new videos. Thank you for tuning in to Master Your Photography's Tips and Techniques series. We hope you found this video useful and practical. Remember, each photo you take is a stepping stone towards becoming a better photographer. So, get out there and capture the world in your own unique way. Until next time, happy shooting.